It's got to be worth it, hasn't it? It's got to be done again. Yeah, I think it's time to do it again. By now, hopefully, you're asking yourself, what's got to be worth it and what's got to be done again? Yep, it's repeat time. No, you don't like repeats on the telly. Never like repeats myself. Sometimes I might go and watch something a while afterwards, but I'll leave a bit of time before I see the repeat, right? But this is a repeat that needs making now. And it needs making before we vote in the council elections on the 2nd of May. So here's the repeat. The old theory's doing the rounds again. It'll always do the rounds, and especially under the Tories. It's another one on the roads, especially as the local elections are coming. I'm going to use a term that I have used before because, as I say, this is a repeat. It's called horse and sparrow economics. In the old days, I think it's modern economic theory, but it's the opposite of classical economic theory. Now, I'm not an economics student, okay? I've studied the arts, I have a degree in English and politics, but I'm not an economics student. But anyone can Google horse and sparrow economics. Let's just first give you an idea of the way it's supposed to benefit all of us. Now, to get this idea, you've got to be, and I'm a bit of a imaginative kind of creative guy, yeah, you've got to use your imagination a bit. So let's just let's paint an imaginary picture. Imagine in the lush green fields of dear old England, in the Shire counties somewhere, where maybe the hay wain was painted by Constable or something like that. In the leafy English shires, there's a huge field. It's like, I don't know, what's the term these days? It's hectares big. It's hectares, further from there to there. I mean, how many hectares do we want this field to be? It's hectares big. And yeah, don't forget, you never see a poor farmer. No, look, I'm not knocking you farmers anyway. Back to the point, right? In this big field, owned by a gentleman farmer, and the farmers go hobbledy-hoy, 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 hobbledy-hoy. Used to do that with the boys when they were young. The farmer's going hobbledy-hoy, hobbledy-hoy, and the boys are going, ha 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 ha, do it again, hobbledy-hoy, hobbledy-hoy. Yep, a gentleman farmer. The field is owned by a gentleman farmer. Now, when this gentleman farmer isn't having his massive English Shire horse all sort of harnessed up with those wonderful brasses that they have, and the tack, as they call it, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Yeah? Heavy horses. Oh, by the way, mild digression. There's an album by Jethro Tull called Heavy Horses, if you get a chance to listen to it. But anyway, so when the big Shire isn't harnessed up to pulling the dray or whatever, or used around the farm, the big horse has got to eat, hasn't he? So, of course, the farmer naturally feeds him, straw or whatever, winter silage. But normally the old horse goes into this lovely, lush, green pasture and gets the old head down, doesn't need nose back this time, and munches horse-like at all this beautiful green grass. Horse-like, you can sort of hear the sound of those big teeth chomping the grass, chopping it. And great, horse gets really well fed. Horse gets so well fed and so fat, well, good for the horse. It's a nice, healthy horse. It's going to do its job well, and hopefully the gentleman farmer takes care of it. Really good, yep. Now, after the horse has eaten, just by a simple process of digestion, like is happening in you and I at the moment, well, let's be basic. Big horsey has to take a dump. So, well, if you've got country background, I'm sure you've seen plenty of horse poo. Seen it just sort of coming out, big dump, settling there. If it's a nice cold morning, steam coming off it. Yep. And the horse does this kind of at various points around the field, and, you know, the horse poo. Now the sparrow part, right? So the sparrows are meant to be us. The little people, the little wee fellas there, who don't have a lot of money, but forgive the Irish, but, you know, we're the little people, and we're supposed to fly down from the sky when we've seen the horse have a poo, and we don't think there's any chance of getting trodden on if we're little sparrows. We fly all the way down, and we pick the goodness out of the horse poo. We're really good at that. We take the goodness out of the horse poo, and we go and feed ourselves with it. So the horse at the top, all that lovely wealth going in, all that income, all being chomped up by the horse, and then the horse distributes it to all of us little sparrows. Horse and sparrow economics. It's the way that Conservatives have done it for years. It's bullshit. Doesn't work. Trickle down, it's called. Yeah, big champagne flukes all sort of filled right up the top one, and there's a cascade of champagne flukes. And if we just keep filling the top one with more and more bolly, hey, Boris, more bolly, hey, bolly, more bolly, all the bolly comes down the champagne flukes, and then we all at the bottom go, and we get our champagne, don't we? It all trickles down, doesn't it? Problem is, it doesn't trickle down. It's hoovered up. Who hoovers it up? The tax-dodging bastards at Amazon, Google, Virgin, and the little buggers with the nice little gravy train leading all the way to the Cayman Islands. They don't let it trickle down. Nothing trickles down. It all gets hoovered back up again. Even the horse shit is taken away to fertilise their rhubarb. Nothing gets to us. So when the Conservatives go on about, you know, oh, captains of industry, job creation, all that lot, money, if we allow more billionaires, people will get richer, the economy will get better. Yeah, you know, everyone's going to get a job when this new billionaire comes in and institutes 0 hours contracts. It's bollocks. Horse and sparrow economics doesn't work unless you happen to be the horse and not the sparrow. And by God, that horse is very well fed, very well strong, very well nourished, well looked after, gleaming coat, my lovely horse. Sorry about that, I'll go away from that distraction. So if you're the horse and sparrow works. But if you're the sparrows, tough shit, there's nothing left with any value in it for you to eat. Bye.